It shall be rooted out and expelled by my hand.
Should game flow. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get used to Conquest, honestly. I think once you just kind of know the general gist of like what you're supposed to do and where you're supposed to be, I think it makes the game a lot more like enjoyable, I guess. I don't really know the word I'm thinking of.
Whoop, whoop.
It makes it a lot like easier to play.
I'm feeling good about
so you know
this
what's
one.
happening.
Yes, okay, yes, okay.
Soul Reaper is gonna carry us.
Greetings.
Even though he
to
picked
you.
the Jade Emperor because he wants a challenge.
This guy's OP.
That character is amazing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever you say.
No, I think he's actually broken.
Let's see.
Is he broken because every time he gets picked he seems to lose? There's got to be a bug, right?
No. I really hate going against him. I'll tell you that.
We
Yeah.
must learn to accept mistakes of the past.
Incon doesn't know the tech. What's up, Jake? How are you doing today? What's going on, King?
Peace. Yes.
He's better than people think. He's like hard to play though. If it's not a good player, it's kind of you can kind of just punish him pretty hard.
Tranquility.
But you can definitely like carry on this character very easily.
Last is on the
You
Emoja.
go Trebog solo.
Yeah.
Just halting the fights.
Just in time for her nerf.
That's such a toxic thing to do in like lower elos. Just for like not traditional gods. Even though it's like pretty meta right now, it's so toxic. Like, look at this pressure.
Oh my god.
The conduit is just crazy.
Yeah.
Great. As Hog forgets to use Hog, that's me, by the way, in case you're wondering.
I had just assumed you were saving it for the second purple. It's actually kind of big brain.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Because this team's gonna outclear us every time, so.
But it's not warrior in solo yet. So he's gonna push your heights for God. I'm surprised you don't play him more then. He's pretty good right now with the Glide Shield buffs. Positioning work for the alt, like how can you turn or stretch?
He got two mana pots in his army,
so it places
sustain,
directly across from you,
actually.
and then where you aim your cursor is the direction
Might
that
be
the
able
dragon
to
goes in.
Put some pressure on that.
That makes sense. But the second dragon does not move, so if you move around, the second dragon will stay in the same spot. It gets locked to
Yeah, I
the
haven't been
location
that
that
one,
it
so I'm
spawns
just
in.
trying to
Yep.
And that's
stay away from you.
that's how you do it, basically. It's kind of like awkward when it's like to the side, like when you're trying to like you ult like this and then you try to hit somebody in the mid camps, like that's kind of hard. But if you're just throwing it like straight back, it's pretty easy. You just gotta get used to it.
Well, they knew you were there.
Just too bad.
I didn't even know you were there, and they knew.
This
Spike
will
here, tier 2
assist
spike.
me in my
Missing kind of game
cultivation
chat. He's trying to
now.
play. You gonna start playing again, Jake? Are you still banned?
We can do hashtag one more
What do you
wave.
position for the ult? You just try to position like directly back. So you want to kind of place it. Picture like a Thoth ult, and you just want a Thoth ult basically.
Alright.
Like that's how I would do it. And just like picture like you need like a second to let's say on a 45-degree angle. On a 45-degree angle, if you're trying to push them with the back dragon, that's pretty tough. If you're trying to just push them with the front dragon is still the same because it's just straight from wherever you are. So the front dragon's pretty easy. It's just about hitting the second dragon. The second dragon's kind of hard.
Thanks.
I would just not focus on the second dragon and just focus on your first dragon.
See?
The
All
one that's
part
in
of
your
the plan.
hands.
Yeah,
That's what
buddy.
I would do.
Peace.
It's much easier to
It's actually kind of big
consistently
brain if you're
hit
gonna
if
get
you're just
out
hitting the
cleared
one
lane like
that you can
crazy.
control
Some people save
instead
the
of the one
hog
that's
so that
away
way
from
they
you.
can try to go get it if they're going for the invade.
plant burners when you're bored. Shit. You just be playing casuals? Where's the invite, dude?
I'm gonna go on this a little bit.
Return for 6 months. Shit. That's tough. But a shuffle skin's viable. It's like 1,200 gems or something, isn't it?
Yeah, dash up at 5.
It does come with like a worth skin and stuff too, I think.
Evil cannot hide from
Thanks
my
for the advice, no
all-seeing
problem.
gaze. Gank right lane. On my way. Set up an ambush here.
Oh shit. What's
Not me, no dash. He's backing. Atlas, no dash. Switch out.
Nice job.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Is he back here? She misses out so much farm.
Left.
Yeah, he did. Wow.
Easy.
I feel.
Also, have your passive charged when you use the dragon. If you don't have your passive, don't dragon. You will not hit it. It is so hard to hit. If you're gonna dragon without your passive, just use it for CC immunity. Don't use it to actually try to like hit people. Would he Naj? Naj never comes in here. He's always streaming himself, so he never really even has time to come in here. He does like super long streams, longer than me. Who's Discord you get with me? Bro, you want to pull up and play? Played some the other day. Banned all your decks. Did they? I forget if they even banned stuff. I was literally playing it earlier because I got my Q dodged, so I played a game earlier. I don't really play that much anymore though. They finally added Diamond. I'm not gonna walk to that.
This guy just invades my speed on cooldown.
There is now. It's on my purple.
Gank.
I'm away.
Ultimate is ready.
Shit, you're purple. The only thing I dislike about this character is that eats my passive. Like, why does that eat my passive? I need to be able to click it twice. Brigade combo, fractal 2. Is that what they changed?
I need 150 more gold.
Why don't you just play,
I need my transcendence and back.
Why don't you just play True Dracos?
Imagine backing and Smite in 2022.
Some fun god picks to pick in solo. I think Cullen's super fun to play. I mean, honestly, whatever you find fun to play, you can kind of play anything in solo right now. I just play like whatever you think sounds fun. I'd probably avoid mages, but like anything else, you can kind of just play if you feel like it.
These archers actually distract me.
It's just red up. I want the cup.
I could bait my body if we want to, but
Okay. Gank.
Fuck it. Patience, patience. Does he see me?
Oh, dude. You bought me back.
That is quite unfortunate.
Whoa. He just missed the heat ball. Oh my god. Full damage Ganesha. Honestly, if you want to, knock yourself out. If you can clear the wave, you can play it in solo at the moment.
they actually are allowed to. Huh? No!
Oh.
If I had ult, that would have actually
There's
been pretty
ulti
good.
up still. Oh.
Alright, so I kind of trolled there.
This
Don't really need Divine this game, so I can get away with going full gem.
of Tao.
You just want to back.
Peace.
You gotta see both beats. Well, Bishop Vapor until like level 12. Honestly, if you go Conduit Gem, you might be able to clear the wave at like level 4. I'm not gonna lie. That's how much that's how much value you get from Conduit Gem. Not like recommending it, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, if you were gonna play it, I think Conduit Gem would be the play. Osiris is a little cringe right now, I'm not gonna lie. Bit of a cringe pick. OP god. I should have checked mid instead of going to backs. They were up too. Damn, he's just too fast.
I don't know where it's not.
I don't want to get knocked
I
up.
found her. I actually could rotate to mid. I don't know if we can make something happen, but
This red zone.
this is that. I can take it.
Whoa, this go into.
He's coming over.
I was trying to wait for his dash.
Oh,
I wanted to hold the root for his dash, but I think I just had to wait too long.
On my way.
Got him.
Nice.
Well done, young one.
Nice job. They were getting kind of active in this game. We're quite the active mid laner right now. We fragging, we really are. Not top damage though.
Curses.
Why you do this?
I feel centered.
Your team, the fire giant, has arrived.
He doesn't know what I'm gonna regain.
I'm dead.
Why would he do this to me? Gem no poly. We're gonna go poly later in the
Seems like
game. I'm gonna go like Soul Gem, Reaver, Op Shard, and then poly, and then I'll probably sell my starter for something else. Although having a little bit of movement speed might not be that bad. So 3 kind of sucks on this character. If you're slow. Or it doesn't like suck, but it's not like great. I'm gonna see if this build works or not though. Usually I would go. Let me get the cup. Usually I would go fucking book, but I want to try this build because Conduit is just so good, and I don't think Conduit book is very strong. I think the reason book is like good is because of Sands. I think Sands is just better late game with that. Talking to myself for a second. Losing my train of thought. Might be playing too long.
This will assist me in my cultivation of tranquility.
Evo's on his way over.
Camo ult. He's coming.
Be careful, Lemmy.
No way. No way. Dang.
Oh, I did it a second too late. I wasn't sure if it was going to be in range or not.
Tranquility.
It was 2 over right, so I think you guys are fine over there.
Attack fire giant.
Shatter. Completed.
We just farm. You could maybe dip Pyro. Kind of like tough to do it though. They want to do it? Okay, I mean we can. I don't really secure though.
Peace.
Izzy actually might have rotated all the way.
Tranquility.
I'm about to be here. Cam have his ulti up still?
That's fine.
Oh my god.
He's rooted. I'm dead.
Doing so much damage.
Completed.
If I had my passive charge for that ult, that'd have been so good. But I got like a 3-man push.
I am in tune with the ebb and flow.
Line him up and knock him down.
But I'm getting chased.
Come on, team.
She has no dash
Okay.
for a little bit. It's probably back up.
The best. An enemy has been slain.
Good team. He returned to Shibalba.
Young one.
He did return to Shabalba indeed. I'm getting so much damage out from these fights. It's kind of crazy that we almost lost that fight, even after getting like Pyro and
Oh
shit.
shit,
Look how much
dodged the
damage I was
fuck out of my heel.
The hardest thing and Smite to hit will always be heals on your own teammates. Always.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like 100 gold off getting book.
I
Or not book,
feel
Soul Reaver.
centered.
Look at all that young
Really gonna have to
back
back
there.
Not super excited about that.
Tranquility. Culmination of my power.
And over.
The Phoenix.
I got ulti. in
That's a
10.
lot of damage.
Alice is getting wrecked. You dead?
Nice.
Very nice. Loki, come to me if you can.
Gemma's on the right side.
We're chilling.
Gemma's still here.
Got you, baby.
Peace.
We can just go to
Damn, couldn't hit the second hit.
gold.
I agree.
Wait.
Just keeping my homie alive.
Change your
Bro,
name to
I dare.
Poly Reaper. Honestly, I thought about making a Smurf something to do with Poly, but then I was like, it's too obvious for a Smurf account if I'm the only person that builds Poly. They could think I was Madman Mark, but Mark doesn't Smurf.
Still my bag.
Oh, Big Daddy.
Curses. Tranquility. Be right back.
They're not on fire. I was gonna say they could maybe try to like sneak fire or something.
Assist me in my cultivation of peace.
Keep my passive up there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like a terrible matchup for Hebo. He just does not get to have fun. You get rooted, he dies, or he gets his ult forced. You're looking for him.
Your right tower is under attack.
Ultimate is down.
I'm here. Wait, is that a Goomba solo?
I don't have an ulti yet.
That's mine.
It is. It's a Goomba solo.
Balance of the universe will be restored.
Should probably just do fire or something. See if it root.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, push him into it. All me. Dude, ward this. Get this sentry out of here. That's our ward. Dude. There's nothing to farm.
That is quite unfortunate.
I guess we're farming them. He's got any better at those buffs now or still? I think he was good before. I think he's like top tier now.
Yeah, and isn't Nami
I think he
coming
was
out here?
above
She has no
average
dash.
before, but I think he's like S tier now. If not better than that. Oh, he went so far. Damn, that guy went far.
Oh yeah, take my naughty heals, dude.
Okay.
Excuse me? Or you cannot just be saying shit like that.
Okay.
What the hell?
Enemy missing left.
Or most people think he isn't good. He's hard to play. He's very hard to play. All his abilities are really small, so you have to actually like play. You have to be able to hit your stuff. If you're missing your stuff, you're not gonna get any value. Which is by 50%.
Oh, I thought she was gonna run into that.
But if you can hit all your stuff, like you're gonna be like a top tier character. We buff to exactly make him S
I
tier.
mean, I'm at
It made him
full
more
HP.
consistent in the late game, and
You
it makes
sure
it more
are.
consistent to
I'm
actually use your
chilling.
ultimate. So by getting more passive charge, so they reduce
I
the
don't
amount of
want
time
to
that
lose
it takes to
the
get over
bonus
time. You have it up more often, which gives you more value on your ultimate, since you kind of
think
need
I
your
can
passive in
finish
order to hit it.
this.
And then the 2 cooldown, it just you get more 2s off in a fight, which just makes you
Look at that.
instantly
Alice.
valuable
He's
since it's
stuck.
one of his best abilities.
Oh, wait,
If you read somebody, theoretically they just die.
Oh, they opened the door for him. Oh my god, he's all.
Bro, I tried so hard, man. Fuck.
Try to hit him with a second dragon. That does not work. Maybe if I had my
Is
passive.
Nami Bees and Aegis? He's back
We're
up.
kind of trolling a little bit. I missed too much there. Isn't his ult still janky? It like kind of is, It comes out a little slow, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad. It's just about having your passive up.
Yeah, okay.
If your passive is
Backstep
down,
one
the
thing
like
for me.
line that
Backstep
pushes
really
people
fast.
is super tiny.
There we
If your
go.
passive is up,
Okay,
it's pretty easy to
backstep,
push people. It just depends on your passive, which is why that buff is like pretty nice. Because it's almost always up now.
Can't believe I didn't hit it. I'm for it.
We got now. That's coming in.
That's why I think
let's
it's
back it up.
such an impactful buff. I think Vamp is viable on certain mages. I don't think Vamp is a good item.
He has no ulti.
I don't think it helps you clear
Yeah,
it
there's
all,
gonna
and I
be
think
more
that makes it
people
bad.
Okay.
If you go Vamp and they go anything, you just lose pressure because
That's
they're
a
just doing more
creeping curve
damage
down on Alice.
by default.
In fact, the whole team is here.
Those where they passive affect the ult size. Yeah, it makes it like 4
think
times
we're
the
okay.
size on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
line.
Yeah, we're chilling.
I'll try to show you in a second.
Yo, Camel
Alice
went to the
behind
right.
us
Camel
still?
went to the right.
Stop the hero back.
Missed.
Camel toes is still back here.
Yep.
This is a blink.
Oh,
Jade Emperor is now by himself against 4.
chilling.
Is he dashed in?
No,
He
he blinked.
Damn, bro.
My bad. I thought we were looking at someone that we weren't looking at. That's on me.
Holy cow, they're taking so much damage.
Come on, team.
This is nuts. I feel like we can still win a fight if we get Loki here.
Yeah, see, I thought
gonna
we
go
were
for
on the
gold.
Atlas.
I didn't know this fight was gonna last so long. I'm coming.
That's what I was under the impression we were on the Atlas there. That's
There's
on
5
me.
people here.
100%.
Yep. They've been getting wrecked.
I mean, they all
Camel
died for
1
this. It's
HP.
gross. Nice ult.
Camel
Just good
all
low kills
down.
against them.
Hey, I'm about to get all
He's
in.
low dashed.
Oh. Oh.
I can't believe he
see, that's
lived.
what I'm talking about, baby.
We're gonna get 2-2 as well.
Oh shit! I just tried to give you speed.
Mistakes.
Oh wow, never mind.
Treb's doing work.
Yeah.
Well, they just kind of threw. I threw that fight really hard by like inting, and then they threw even harder.
Yeah. No, don't do it. Oh, he got you. I got you. Nice job.
Are so on a rampage right now.
You tried to steal that. I saw that. It's okay.
I didn't try to steal it.
Dude, he took top damage from me. I gotta step it
Hey,
up.
guy, I'm not a piece of shit like you did. I got your back.
Oh, that's not a nice thing to say to your friend.
It's the perfect thing to say to your friend.
Honestly,
You're a
last
piece
is
of shit
kind of
just
spin.
in games. As a human, you're great.
Last is kind of spin.
Did you just me? You want me to go termite on your ass, dude? You know, termite?
I don't get it. Is that an inside joke? I feel like that was an inside joke. I didn't understand. I'm gonna farm for Polly. I like that. Super cool. Not too bad. I think I could actually solo this guy if I Polly, but I do not.
Peace.
They are
Finish
doing
it.
objectives.
Izzy was over here. I wonder if she backed after the little harpy camp. I need one more wave. The view on which mage starter is the best. I think Santa Time is
Oh,
better
shit,
late
get to me,
game.
get to me.
If you're playing a god for the
oh,
late game
shit.
and you're not gonna have pressure in mid lane anyways, you might as well just go Sans and play for the late game.
Yeah,
I think if you're
yeah.
playing like an early game pressure pick and you want to pressure them out in the mid game in the early game, or you're playing against like a late game god that you don't want to get to late game, I think Conduit's
Okay,
perfect
Evo over here.
because it just gives you a lot more
And
pressure.
Kama and Kumba.
But it's definitely a preference thing. If you just prefer going like Sans, you can. You just have to understand that you're not gonna have pressure if they go Conduit. And like vice versa, if you have Conduit, you're gonna have pressure versus most characters. If they do not.
Alright.
Jam. Is Nami B's down, Atlas ult down, Atlas creeping curse down, Atlas everything down. Ow.
Yeah, what? She's having CC immunity. thought he was gonna ult me.
Alright, come to me, Loki. I got you. You can come to me.
Vegas.
Tranquility.
An enemy has been
There's a split.
slain. It's alright, they're still my bag.
Peace.
It probably does not hit as hard without book. Who would have thought? Because I don't have a ton of power right now. That's right. I'm gonna sell my starter for that anyways. It'll be fine. Could just sell it for our last item book too. I got the plus 2. You're no longer at 2,000 more gamer. What are you at now?
Our grouping has been lackluster.
You're 2,500 gamer now. Am I done in the big queues? Nah, Trax got me out of the queue by accident. He didn't accept the queue, so now I'm just like queuing. For the S tier mages, in my opinion. I'd have to look at the thing to look, but I would say this character is one of them.
What date was that one thing?
I'd have to look at the thing
like
though.
a week.
A week?
Could be like a third thing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you after the game if you want to remind me.
Alright, I don't care where we group. Let's group. I don't care if we go to fire or if we go to tier 2.
Yeah.
Let's actually try to make them
2,400,
come to us.
nice.
Peace.
Coming up in the world.
Your right tower is under attack.
Can we just do it?
There's a
Hebo's over here.
Yep. We probably
I'm
have that
gonna
working.
try and get him in my ulti here. There it is.
Yeah, that worded apparently. Okay.
Okay,
Goomba Blade goal down. Yep. Oh. That's a great
Wait
idea.
for the hero. Yeah, big ult, big ult. Wait, what?
That's crazy.
Big ult.
He had Phantom though.
Yeah. He's made of water. It makes sense.
Alright, I gotta give last. That was a good one. That was a good one. He did get Phantom
I'm on
though.
the tower. The tower's 1 HP. We just shot it. Yeah. We go back to fire. We go back to fire. Gamma might kill our Loki, but
He's just gonna
It
cheat
makes
fucking
sense.
ever.
Enemy ultimate down.
That's so funny.
Good luck.
He still has ult, by the way.
I missed that.
it's already
zone
down to
it.
a quarter.
Zone in, boys. Don't worry.
We can shove mid and get the T2 at least.
Ultimate is down.
We got the wave. While I am casting a lot more, I feel like I'm not doing as much instant damage, which I kind of dislike. I think I like the look better on this character.
Oh no.
I gotta say.
Kuma is on the side. Gamma's behind. Looking at Kuma. Dive into mid. We got Fuego. We fight this.
Damn.
Hey, dead Hebo. Looking at Izzy. Hey,
Go in the air.
out.
But I gotta hit these.
Out. I'm dealing up creep dip. Nice, win the game.
I mean, I
What
can
are they
just probably
doing?
proc these. Dude, he took that damage from me still.
Tranquility.
I need that back. That's right. We're the top damage specialists in this house. OP God. He was talking all of that. God's literally OP. Top damage. Definitely didn't pad my stats right at the end there. Who would do that? Not me. Sounds better item for burst mages with low cooldowns. Well, you can go cooldown like this, like with this build where you have Karna's Pendant. So I think it just depends. I think on this character though, I would much prefer Sands. It's just about pressure though.